I was your more call about daily update TV soon. I will share and subscribe and share your medino. And then the course of Parliament, the Kesi and Kenyan Kwank NDC for MP. Uncle Mubono, piano cry, and quiet or Gaze. Please don't push me like that. Just say, KTM when he braba, I took forces to show leadership style, another KTM Eddie Duomechi Kasakasa. Mumu Parliament proceedings, Mama. Meanwhile, you are around the premises. You know, or maybe you know, NDC, MPs in the corner no di Kase Duomechi. And no more piano cry to Kunebe being como bono cry. Como bono cry. Umu piano is on baby. Because what I said here, at two forces, at two forces to show a leadership role, blah 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 blah. Chese, Katie Samo Kasabi brave. And I come piano cry to a queen baby cry. Or more piano at a queen baby cry. I wish you a video no na for comment show no. A very interesting video na and Katie and Moanede and come more bono cry. Chese, they push him on the floor, nearly on the floor, because or more piano no. And I will be showing was it. Don't push me like that because he was irritating the NDC MPs. Because Mama proceedings and the Parliament Adjourn house. No, why are you disturbing a year out of forcing? I wish you winning summer just and a tregu Parliament house. When I off scene a tregu ya just MPR ebution for daily update today. I question your man ya proceedings no. After proceedings in the DC or Parliament House, no, Yaku, and I just say, yes, no, young family share a tifo, ne a tifo, the echo, the a year, Katie Hammond, a year in Parliament, premises, compana, Kamuye piano on the floor. I daily update TV so, and then I should Medina not subscribing or share.
What does he want? At the end, you want to say, you are not accountable. We have been in Parliament. You are not going to Parliament. Let the children go. What do you mean? He's the speaker. He's like he's behaving like a I'm watching everywhere. Stop there.
Debate. Two no four. Emani two sana mono. But somebody can now what two you know. And no na dia bedru baby aya bedru. And sa danum po. Almost abam rasha bedwafie. Anka speaker. Eba beche ye kwa yenim de ebe ye no mpo no. Wo mu sorry ya wo ko tenatero mu office. A wo be ye zendrefo nche mu se wo mu no mu makwan ma NDC fo embe ye no ma bia wo madwen ye wo se wo mu ba be ye no. Sa de no mu ye no man tenase. Amam rasha bedwafie enya nipa dodu a ye betima gina so aka se mrasha bedwafie e besi gina ye no. Eka wo bi and a speaker can say, and now senti get to us da yenim da ye besamba. And you see, speaker church and in the moon run was say, wa bra no one kasa no won adwini mu no. Said ye asem na kwaye amemwo ne party semono. Ebe hia say ye beto ato adwen. And kind odi kan was say, nienti a Parliament said ne tie no. Simply because Ghana for na to me no every omo hoba no. Etu o maba no mo che o madwen wa batu o mu se MPP ni NDC mo koye adwuma maye wo mrase bedwafie eno nti ni yama mo sa numbers no na mo ye madwuma no mo nko bankrom mo nto adwen to atoa entikire mayi so bra that speaker kasa asem no se ye sori wa bra ye nim da e beba no wona adwiri mu no sa bra nim no wa ye nim da e beba eti within that period no adwen to atoa betima koso ama omo ba ombeti besi gina ye bia Ebeboa ɔman no enkanko. So this is where we are. This is where we are. Now, I don't see that. Now, me bisa because now upon your market, one of the other same here, pa they say, so you're majority leader. Etina sada na adi ni si no. Ebra na mini no joy for any one di nkomo. Ah, ye boni di no was a massa bomi di bre. Was a me ya di e ho ne hia no. Di bre na wo benya no, di bre na ye de be body samrane no. Eno ne na hia asem. But as a matter of fact, speaker say, some majority minority no. Eye ade a wo kom na so bedwafia wodo ewo ewiase afana nyina ya cake etwam. Nya bibia eye hia asem obi a. Serious under modern democratic practice no, some majority minority ade no, enye obi a hia asem. Said ye made yo sitie, mododo sitie, eno na be kire baabi a watena se ebesi akọ. It is ene ye kan MPP members of parliament obo ya say NDC members of parliament ASA ye be basa asem ni mo. Ene ti den ra me sorry ya people say speaker say won ya wo kan nyina no. Speaker ene day ya mobile tenase no. Say na tenase no besi akọ. Why na be kodom kuma afa, why na be kodom Kesi afa. Tie mo ya speaker de ma yen Power FM the TV XYZ.
Please, it's not part of the duties of a speaker to decide where an MP should sit in Parliament. It's not my duty. That determination in Ghana's situation, in various parliaments, these things we are talking about, majority side, minority side, don't exist any longer. That's why in my ruling I use the term old school. The British model, government, opposition, benches, and a carpet in between them. And so when you are shifting your political lineage, you have to cross that carpet to the other side. And that is why you have the term carpet crossing. Our parliament is not arranged in the form of government and opposition. And Ghana don't like the term opposition. So we decided to adopt the terms from the United States of America, majority and minority. So you can even sit anywhere. But the numbers determine who is majority and who is minority. But in our parliament, the practice is for those who constitute majority to sit at the right side of the speaker, and those who constitute minority to sit at the left side of the speaker. That is because after independence in 1957, we adopted the Westminster system, which is practiced in the United Kingdom. But we changed that, even to the extent that the arrangement on the floor of the House is in a horseshoe. So it's not always the case that the people to the left side are all members of minority. That's not the case now. And there's good reason behind this. As in the textbooks. The determination, therefore, in our situation, as to who constitute majority or minority, is a question of numbers. As to where they sit, is the determination first of the political parties who influence who should lead the caucus or party wing in parliament. They, after various consultations, decide that these 5 people should occupy these positions in leadership. And so they are given the chairs in front. Then in consultation with them, the 5 leaders, they determine who should sit behind them. Because as a leader, you need somebody that you have trust confidence in, who has the capacity, so that when you are in some difficulty or you have a challenge, you can just lean over and listen to his or her whisper. So you have a say as to who sits behind you. The speaker is not involved in this. The whips, particularly the chief whips, lead in trying to identify who should sit behind. And it also has to do with years of experience in the house, and also the issue of gender. And other
speaker na ekasa no say about na se wo mraso begafie ona enye ono na ebekire amanyoko no ena bekire wa bro mabobo won didididi wo mo ho nkomo wo mo na bekire ena mododo no ena bekire de oye dom kuma ena de oye dom kese mododo no wo mraso begafie NDC dodo say MPP dodo say ena na bekire enra wa bra speaker ense dwefo nhemu iba ye awie ye no Honorable Agboja Governors in the dom. In fact, Honorable Dr. Kesi to Forsen and then the dom agents and Jeffo Shemu. Honorable Agboja Governors there was say, and now what bay not being in the BBI and say, war back as majority chief whip. So, wait, all these things, my point is, all these things could have been avoided. Speaker, as of your bed, so what the watching to it's year. Mese baby ayedru ya asemi was ani bia ka wanyina ye betiba si ho kwan obi pre ne ho obi tu mampamrika wasabre ye na cedi to dollar ejina 17 cedis ayen hunu ye hwano a ho kira bai e wase ye hweso ne ye adwuma ne ye pekwanya ye befa so mena free 17 amena ba 10 no na hia dia nyina ene baby obetena de hia no aban business ni hia no de hia na ni so no na be dom kese ono na be dom kese wo mrache bedwafie eno ne na hia asem so problema ade we betumi di aba eno ne the speaker kai me mo video ni choma me kin ganjo was it the current brouhaha may be likened to a power play between the arms of government. Power play obi a kira baby ani tumi wo eti ye tinti mra esusu ye de abato mampanya so ye mampanya tamkrata no no ehuja mra se badwafie ade asem bi wasani bia me wade na ye de abato anim no enye mra. It does not border on law. A bill and ye de abato anim. And the speaker say wa bro mo ba tenase no krata na ode koye no one in the clerks o ma ye ho adwuma o mbesa de akọ mampanya so ye ho no o mo de beko tumu ni oba wari ni bema wari ade tantan we ya mo pesa bo ne se man no wo mo de mran susu ye no beba. And based on tumi na free young Ghana for hoba no sa tumi kuro na ye de yi ye mra se bedwafo na wo mo to abama the speaker of parliament no sa tumi kuro na backing speaker no sa tumi kuro na no obegina so e de krata ya beto anim mampanyi aye to so aba wo de beba beto anim. Whatever to him and so better said to me when you now so a tria for Ghana for Sua, Yababa Tuaba, Yabacho baby a 2 minute war. When you are baby a jenna, Opasa, what did they say a console, such in Wanona, young fan say your man penino. Yabacho. And was it a power play now between the arms of government, a general judiciary, a cabo, a yet Mrasabedafie, or yet your pet. What in who rewra na sebe dwafie dwumadie mu wo interfere what in the name rewrem what in say rewrem and come on yedi wo na sebe dwafie what in who jim asama speaker eka enye ruling no asama wonka and na yedi who jim aga just speaker say men ka bio tobo twan me ndi asem bi e wo court wie ye wi anu aye wadwuma how e di enti ne to abama speaker di enti do speaker enti say mo anya na dwuma bio. Say more than it is a say more patches say city to dollar no say be a car buying in human one ye buy your mrasabe your fiena ye be do you get ye akoko na they say electoral commission e pesika e de di na djuma ye fan court supreme court na me bisa say ministry of agric e pesika e de abon bra say ye go supreme court So say Supreme Court the best say adwuma me be say these are questions. And some power play no. According to Speaker of Parliament, undermining your democracy and the authority of Parliament no. What a problem was it its outcome could subvert Ghana's constitutional order and democratic system. Ghanaians have toiled, sacrificed their lives, and shed blood to establish for decades. Sa kabi mami kabi amemo na ya sam ho mfifire ya hwe moja aguo amafo de omo si ho de omo ho bo afode a ya bra ya nya efie bebre yi sa de we ya ekoso no power play one na watumi no me chemi tumi no sa de we betiba toto na se. According to Speaker, was it, ladies and gentlemen, recent acts of judiciary and executive interference in the workings of Parliament pose a direct challenge to the essence, jurisdiction, authority, powers, and functioning of the esteemed institution of Parliament, which is the repository of the sovereign will of the people of Ghana. It is becoming increasingly clear that the judiciary and the executive are seemingly weakening Parliament. Judiciary and the executive no. Woman ne yani no mo madan na di nanse hem no. Ya dan ni wadi say ye pese e bubu mrahye bedwafie apre ye pese e mamrahye bedwafie ye mre. But say wo ba reality a 3 arms of government and ye nsentwefo a ye ne ye atwene ededa de omu nyina ntem no because ye ne connect omo edema mo ye Ghana for no. Ye ne the fourth estate of the realm. 3 arms of government wo hwe omu nyina look, I tell you no lie. The Parliament. Why? Because you're too almost waba. And I'm not sure you're 275, right? 275 members of Parliament, including the Speaker. For Mototo and Kofa, you're too almost waba. Our executive, and you're president. A president, no one you're too swaba.
Yedo bibia sisa wajibre na waka ho me akoti dwumadi no eso so obehye na do comment no so ahye wa maye ebejibre na ya kan metifo na hwefo nyina ehu adwenkyere ya me enhyira no onye Kesi eze Keti Hammond ene ekade nka Keti Hammond de enka omobo no ewo Parliament premises because at forcing na were o kaseti no mi wa Keti Hammond wa Mama, mo boycott Parliament. Monso na mo call the Speaker say umbra na more government business. All because you still don't want to agree say you are minority in Parliament. And the Constitution and the standard orders is clear. Say you are the minority in Parliament. My main for winsi and yango for and some for MSumo. Ne for comment is your comment so. A better bread na ya can for and for